Hi, Kiko.
Thank you for taking the time.
Thank you. My pleasure.
No, thanks for taking the time.
Of course.
So tell me a little bit about going into this project. I know that you've lent your voice to several animated characters over the last few years. What spoke to you about Lily specifically?
Lily reminds me a lot of how I was when I was younger. It's kind of nostalgic being able to voice her because she's so what do you call it? She has such a range of emotions, and I feel like myself, my parents always tell me I get super intense in different ways. And just being able to kind of revisit like being a kid on summer vacation, just like going to the park, just hanging out and having the best summer ever. It's really special to me.
And when you say going intense, has it changed since you're a young girl to now, or do you get
Oh,
intense in the
I
same
still
way?
get intense. It's very similar. I still get like that.
But do you get intense over the same things, or are they different? Like it used to be toys and things like that, but now it's something different.
Yeah, it's kind of different, but I still sound the same. So
Okay. Now, did you do anything different when recording your lines for this series in comparison to other roles? Like, did you wear a beanie in the studio or anything like that?
I wish I could say that I did, but I didn't. But wear a beanie, I mean. But
Right.
for this particular project, I think it was interesting because while we were recording the script, we didn't get to see the frames, like the artwork of it.
Hmm.
So a lot of the final product, like the facial expressions that she makes or the physicalities that she makes, is all was all animated after we recorded. So it was interesting to see how they combined my voice with her like facial expression. I love her facial expressions.
Yeah, definitely. When you look at a character that you've voiced, do you hear yourself come out of it, or is it still kind of surreal?
I I do hear myself in it. It's strange. It is surreal, I would say. But they all still sound like me. I don't think I've really voiced any characters that sound completely different from myself. So it's like, oh, yeah, that's me.
Now, describe Lily and Jack's relationship. It's a little bit different than we've seen in other animated shows. How special is it to the family dynamic and to the series since it's so unique?
I think Lil and Jack's relationship, even though they are half siblings, um, and they're going on all of these adventures, getting themselves into trouble and having to work together to get themselves out of trouble, it's very similar to a regular sibling rivalry type of thing. Because I also have siblings myself, and I kind of drew from that part of my life, and put that into the dynamic that we gave Lil and Jack.
Hmm.
Um, and it's special because they are getting to know each other after not living with each other for their entire lives.
Right, right, definitely. So, what would you? Oh, actually, I was going to ask you about any pets. Did you have any pets growing up when you were a kid? And can you give me your first memory as a child of a pet?
I remember I didn't have pets, but my grandpa he had all kinds of pets. He always had a lot of fish. He actually kept some pigeons that he
Okay.
trained. He trained some pigeons, then we would go on walks around our neighborhood and they would follow us in the sky. And they would sometimes leave for like a couple of days, but they'd always come back. And he would just he had like this little cage in the backyard for them. He would just leave it open, and whenever they came back, he would close it and he would just let them kind of free, but they would always be back. I think that's one of the main things I remember from his pet pigeons.
I bet it would be hard to bathe a pigeon in the. Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
probably. So, are you a cat or dog person?
I say both, honestly. I can't choose between the two. I would have both.
But you
I
don't have
can't,
pets right now, do
I don't
you?
have pets right now because my landlord won't let us. But if I could, I would get both.
You get one of each. Okay, just as long as they played nice.
Yes.
Hey, Nikki, well, thank you so much for taking the time. I appreciate it, and
Thank you.
congratulations on Wylde Pak, and can't wait to see what you do next.
Thank you so much.
All right, bye.